Thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video. I hope everyone is doing well. Um, Let me just put a disclaimer on here. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. Could have already happened, could be happening now, could happen in the future. This can also be used as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this as your own. Um, I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards or anything. Um, if you would like to work with me on astrology readings, twin flame stuff, and much more, my information is in the description below. Excuse me. Sometimes I'll say divine feminine and I mean divine masculine and vice versa. So use those terms as they make sense in your situation. But keep in mind, we all have masculine and feminine energies inside of us. All right, y'all. So let me go in. So, what I have been picking up, um, more feminine stepping into the dark feminine energy. And I think kind of waking up for some of you collective and realizing that all this time you were trying to be, trying to fit into some kind of traditional role that a feminine would fit into, or trying to do the things that you thought your masculine at the time wanted you to do, and you really thought that he was your chosen one, your person to spend the rest of your life with, and he would come across as that type of person. But when you're comparing him with everyone else, of course, just the average Joe, but when you compare him to your person, your mirror soul, your twin flame, they do not measure up. And so I feel like um, maybe you've seen this movie like Crazy Rich Asians, where the lady is constantly trying to figure out ways to, you know, encourage her husband, support him, trying to hide evidence of her achievements, accomplishments, and things that she purchased because she came from a rich family and so on. She was constantly trying to dim her light so that he could shine. And in the end, she caught him cheating. Um, and she said, basically, she can't make him feel like a man. She can't make him something he isn't. And it's important for you to know that sometimes the person that you're dealing with is not doing what they should be doing because they're not your person. And for you to know that you can't let that encourage you to dim your own light, to stop yourself from shining, to stop yourself from standing out. You can't do it anyway. You stand out, collective, you shine. You're amazing, you're intelligent, you're beautiful, you are talented, gifted, spiritually powerful. You are God's chosen one, and there's no way that anyone can stop the force that is you except you. So you got to make sure that you are not trying to stand in your own way. Um, and so maybe for some of you, you came to the realization recently and walked away from that um, partnership because maybe they're breadcrumbing you or trying to get you to stay invested because they were getting something out of it. And you being a chosen one, your energy is different. It's way more powerful. So they might have been saying, wait a minute, when she got with me, I started making millions, trillions, billions of dollars. I started getting a ton of new clients. I started being more creative than ever. I started feeling more confident than ever. I started glowing up and looking more amazing and more youthful than ever. Like the clock got turned back 20 years on me or 10 years or whatever. And I felt, better than ever. My health was in better shape than ever, and my business was in better shape than ever, and everything was just coming together. Opportunities were just popping out of nowhere, and as long as he was connected to you, he noticed all these benefits. But you might have been feeling like, why is my business not popping off the way it should? Or why is it not, why am I not getting clients pouring in like usual? Or why am I not getting business pouring in like usual? Why am I not getting this promotion? Why am I not making all the money that I would ever like to make? Why am I not focused on my stuff? And for some of you collective, you were focused so much on his business, him getting what he wanted, him glowing up, his image, his, connections, all those things that you did not have time to put energy, focus, resources into building the thing that God has called you to do. So you got to make sure that you are with a partner that's not going to allow you to lose sight of that, because you might have had a really selfish partner that would definitely encourage you to focus on them and their career. And if you focused on you and your career collective, what you were trying to do, your business, your glow up, your transformation, he might have been like trying to distract you, trying to sabotage you. We hear a lot, people, they talk about men are jealous of women and stuff, and a lot of people say no, 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 but yes, in your case collective, your masculine might have been jealous of you, the things that you can accomplish without hardly trying at all, and they maybe would give you a hard time and say everything can't come easy. But for you, they know that God did make it easy for you, and they probably got mad about it, and you were here trying to justify yourself to them. You don't need to prove yourself to them. All you need to do is prove yourself to God, and God already knows you inside and out. But it's just this game that maybe they were trying to play with you, your former masculine of, let's see how much she would really do for me, or let's see how much she would sacrifice for me. Would she listen to me? Would she do this? Would she do that? Maybe they're trying to control you, trying to control your schedule. And every time they tried, they couldn't do it. Like every time someone would get in the way, God would throw a wrench in the works so that you didn't do the thing that they wanted you to do, because God knows that it wasn't the right thing for you. And no matter what, you're like, okay, we made some progress. Let me just stay focused. And God would like give you another sign. No, this is not it. He's not the one. And collective, eventually, you just walked away. But you have to remember that you can't, a confirmation, you cannot make a person something that they are not. You have to remember that whatever it is, that you're supposed to be doing, God is going to try to lead you another way, or for you to make sure that you get on the path that you're supposed to be on, or that you are supposed to get in the assigned seat, excuse me, that you're supposed to be in. And there may have been communication issues, as you see what's going on with me right now. There may have been communication issues with you where you may have been trying to articulate things, or maybe you felt like this person was not communicating with you the way they should have been, and your voice might have went away, or your voice might have, just come back, or, again, I've been talking about the glow up. It's been serious. You've been looking amazing, looking more youthful than ever, turning back the clock on yourself. It seems like you've been energized, or you've been getting more rest. You've been, trying to relax yourself. You've been pampering yourself. You've really been pouring more into yourself. And you have been trying to figure out, what do you need to do to get your calling, to get your business, to get your clients the way you need them to be. And God is going to show you and tell you and guide you and direct you, and you will give the glory to God and not any man and not anyone else. And so, um, it's tough because people's egos get in the way and their own pride and, their own stubbornness and whatever it is that they're doing gets in the way. But you collective couldn't be broken. And this person is red hot about that. They're upset about that because they wanted to continue to use you, to continue to try to deplete you. And you never felt depleted. That was the thing. You just knew that your business wasn't taking off. Your clients, weren't as plentiful as you knew they could be and have been in the past. Or you knew that, you weren't focusing the way that you needed to on the things that you need to accomplish the calling that you have. So continue to do the work that needs to be done. Continue to pour into yourself. Continue to get rest. Continue to take care of your health. Continue to watch, read, listen to things that will lift you up. Continue to surround yourself with the energy that you need in your life. Continue to focus on the things that are most important for you. Continue to be around people as much as possible that want to build, that want to do something with you. And a lot of you do have new love coming into your life, and they're going to pour into you, and they're going to try to get you to shine. They want to elevate you. They want to spoil you. They want to, like, in the beginning, they're like, okay, is it too good to be true? Are they the type of person that, like, are going to draw me in so that they can use me? Because this person is very successful, very wealthy, or rich, or abundant, or like they have a ton of money and they want to spend it on you. They have lu- multiple luxury vehicles. They have multiple homes. They have property. They have places that they go, things that they do. Like they want to introduce you to those things. But again, they're like, well, I want to make sure that with the collective, she's not going to try to take advantage of me or deplete me or, because they have so much that they want to give to you. And both of you are cautious because on your side, you're like, I don't want someone else to try to pull me in so that they could deplete me and just take, all the resources and all my attention and time and energy and stuff like that. And instead of focusing on my calling and the things that I need to do, my business, my promotion, my work, you're focused on them and what they need to do. So instead, you need to focus on what you need to do. And they're not trying to distract you from your purpose and your focus. They're actually encouraging you to do whatever it is that you need to do. They're not trying to take too much of your time. So when you told them, this is my schedule, they actually listen. So they really do listen when you tell them things. So they listen and they said, okay, they don't want to interfere with what you got going on. They know you got to work. But so it's hard for them because they also want you to spend time with them. They want you to pay attention to them as well, but they're still not trying to infringe. They're still not trying to stop you from doing the stuff that you really need to do. But your voice is very significant at this time. But the new love is saying to you, no, you deserve to prosper. You deserve to have great things. And they want to give you great things. And they want you to have everything that you want. And they want to take you places. And so, like, they might show you pictures of them going places, but you have shown them pictures of you going places. So they're like, okay, now they know that you go places, you do things, you are prosperous, you're abundant, you have gotten your bag, you have continued to work on getting your finances up, getting them where you want to be so that you can really be um, financially independent for the rest of your life and wealth. Your wealth spans generations, and even if the two of you, like I've been talking about, don't want kids, you still want your wealth so that you never have to worry about anything. And you plan to help people around you, but it's like you don't want to you don't want to to be fearful when it comes to money. You want to be financially independent and you want to have whatever it is you want, so that if you have to make a big purchase or spend something on your health or something like that, then it's not really going to deplete your bank account or put you in a place where you're like worried about anything. So just keep in mind that the partner that you have wants to give you, they want to take you places, they want to do things, they want to travel with you, they want to build something with you, they want to be successful with you, and they know that in your heart you want them to have things, you want them to be abundant, you're not jealous of them, you want them to prosper, like you're like hoping that good things come in to them because you know that they deserve it. They've been trying to be a good person, or they have been a good person. They've been treating other people right, and you know that, you know in your heart that um, they deserve abundance in their life. They deserve gifts and all these things. Gifts seems like their love language, and so you might be getting some gifts from them. You might be sounds like some communication is coming in for you really soon. Don't be surprised if they tell you how deeply they felt for you already. They don't know you, but they really don't spend a lot of time with a lot of people either. So, and as far as relationships go, they've learned, they've gotten hurt, they've had experiences with people that really try to do them wrong, and they're like, "What is up with all these people out here? All these women out here, all these men out here, like trying to do people bad." And they're like just trying to find the one that they could spend their life with building something amazing. And so they've had a chance through the way that the two of you have communicated with each other to understand how you think a little bit, what you do, what you're like in the world, how you interact with people, how you treat people, your exchanges with people, and the way you think and how you want other people to prosper and feel good and be good and all this stuff. And so they are choosing you and you are choosing them too, because both of you know that you're good people. And it's surprising you how you feel about them as well, because you may be thinking, well, maybe this is too soon. I feel like I don't know them that well, but you feel like they're familiar somehow. You feel like you know them, and that might be where the twin flame mirror soul thing is coming into play for both of you, because you feel like it shouldn't, like, this is too soon. It shouldn't feel like this, but it does. And when you try to walk away or let go for either of you, you're like, no, that's not going to work. And so it's like, okay, what is plan B? Because plan A, if it is to let go of them, I can't do that. And you don't know why, because it is really soon in your connection. So, and for them, they feel the same. They're wondering, how do they feel so strongly for you? And they really don't know you very much, but they're trying to get to know you. They should be communicating with you, calling or messaging or, DMing or whatever it is, because they can't wait to get close to you, to cuddle with you, to hold you. They may be fantasizing about you. They may be dreaming about you. They may wake up like and think about you and think like, okay, when do I get to see her? When do I get to talk to her? When do I get to be with her? And they want to come to visit you. And it may be that you go to a place and you end up meeting each other like in a neutral spot, but it seems like they're gonna come to you and express, even before they come to you, seems like they're gonna express how they feel about you, and they're trying to get a game plan together and wondering how you're going to respond to them, but they're hoping that you're open. They do have a lot of passion for you, a lot of physical attraction, a lot of like they want to be close to you, and they're trying to figure out how to do it in a way that's tactful and classy, but like they're really thinking they want to rip your clothes off. But they're, respectfully just attracted to you, and they're used to, in the past, being in relationships that might have been more physical, And now with you, they're saying no, they're not going to pressure you. They want to take their time with you and they want things to be right. And so you'll see how things will unfold with them. But of course, watch, read, listen to things that are going to lift you up, continue to glow up, continue to do things for yourself that you know, like taking care of your health or detoxing or whatever. If you decide to do, you know, fasting or things like that, of course, consult your health care professional, your qualified healthcare professional, but doing things that you know is going to help you to elevate you, help you to grow spiritually, continue to work on your spiritual growth, your gifts, your talents, your abilities, continue to learn new things, continue to glow up spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, socially, in all these different areas of your life. Continue to surround yourself with energies that you know are also trying to elevate, to try to get better, try to grow, try to change, and do the same types of things. There are people that are around you that are not very honest. So try to surround yourself with people that are. There are people that are watching you and trying to imitate you. So look out for those people too. I mean, people sometimes look at you as a celebrity, and you might be a celebrity collective, but some of them are looking at you. And if you're not, you might be in the very near future. It might be happening now. But they're looking at you like as an example of the way that they want to live their life, but they're not telling you that they're doing that. So, as always, happy lightning fast manifesting. I'm going to end it for now and I'm going to talk to y'all soon. All right. Love y'all. Bye for now.